But is it true that on set you would play music when you came on set?
Yeah, well, I don't know if you know this about Michael. Michael is one of those actors you have to coax out of the trailer. He'll wait in there for hours and hours. He's very difficult, very ornery on set. So to get him out, there was really only one song, and so I used to get the sound guy to play it very loud in the studio as he came in, just so he could get his mojo up.
That's right.
And actually, it was Blurred Lines. I wonder if you guys could... You know, guys know Blurred Lines? I don't know what it was about that song or that video that got Michael going.
Do you want to
something
you
about
want to come back on again to Blurred Lines?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, okay. Come back on again. You go back there. I'll do it. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so we're becoming like a... Come on, Michael, come on. We've got to shoot. Michael, listen. Michael, come on.
Very good. Was it the Wolverine origin movie that you had to do the running naked down the corridor?
No, there was X-Men 2.
X-Men 2,
yeah, no. Actually, no, the first day of X-Men Origins, I ran naked. I quite enjoy it, really. I like it. It's a very freeing feeling, actually.
Hey, so actually nice
on, take your clothes off. It's wonderful. Should we do it? No. Pineapple running gag. I remember we had to go down this hallway and I had to run. I was meant to be naked, and it was very dark. I jokingly went in. I said, I want a closed set for this, and the first idea was laughing. Anyway, we went to the first take, and I'm running. It's a very intense scene where I first realised I have an adamantium skeleton. I've been experimenting. I'm naked. There's blood. I'm like, ah! And as I run around the corner, the first AD had the entire crew of females, all the females on the crew, with like $5 notes going, woo! And of course, the first thing I did was like, oh! I did cut myself on the inner thigh. Oh! Because I saw like, oh!
When you say the inner thigh, do you mean
no, actually the inner thigh, thankfully.
Wow. Yes. DIY circumcision. Just yeah.
I did the guy. Obviously, it's PG-13, so you can't have bits and pieces flying about, right? Yeah, the censors in America don't like that kind of stuff. Look at, and as my rap gift from Bryan Singer, the director, he gave me a bag, and it was a little bag, and it was very light. I looked inside; it had film inside it, and I'm like, "What's the film?" And I look up. Okay, that's my bits. My bits in bits. That was good.
So you've got the classic claws, but then the boys have also come up with kind of their signature poses. So James, yours is the finger.
Fingering my brain,
Yeah. Was there much discussion about that, or did you just kind of go, "I'll do this"?
No, I just did it. I thought Patrick never did it. He's missed a beat.
That old fool.
You know, and also, like, you know, there's a lot of, when he utilises his power, there's a lot of, like, close-ups of him going like that. And I thought, that's not dynamic, but do you know what is? This. That's how to get it. And I thought to myself, if I'm aiming for number 16, that's the route. That's how I get there.
Did you and Patrick discuss it? Is Patrick a bit miffed that now you've come up with a
bit of a dynamic action fingering by myself move? No, he's happy not to finger himself, but he has said that if I would like to ever finger him and place my fingers on his head,
yes,
then I can.
But in this movie, you get to meet Patrick.
I get to go nose to nose with Patrick Stewart.
So did you have to be much more conscious? Because in the first film, that was never going to happen. So in this one, were you much more conscious of, I'm going to have to turn into Patrick Stewart in a minute.
No, I was kind of ignoring the fact that anybody else had ever played it. And even when I was going face-to-face with him, I was still trying to pretend it was only ever me that's ever going to play the part. So,
He's being modest, by the way. It was his first day, and he had about a 3-page scene, one of the pivotal scenes in the movie, and it was phenomenal. I'm at that point meant to be unconscious, and I knew I wasn't on camera, so I was doing one of those, looking, and it was phenomenal. He is absolutely brilliant. And your first day was, honestly, you should clap because he is a genius.
Seriously though, you should clap it because it is.
And Michael, were you the same? Were you kind of thinking, oh God, you know, Ian McKellen, in a minute it's going to be him? Like
Yeah,
the voice and stuff.
Yeah, well, I just sort of steal. I stole everything from him, and no, I didn't actually get to do a scene with him. We had to toss a coin. It was either me and Ian or James and Patrick. So I just got to meet him in Comic-Con. But I'd spent sort of quite a lot of time watching. There's a clip of him on YouTube giving actually a workshop on Shakespeare and on the Scottish play, which I was ending up sort of going to be doing after. Well, just finished it now, so it was kind of weird. But I just listened to that on a loop. It's about 10 minutes long, and it's a younger Ian McKellen.
And tell us about your signature pose. Did you discuss it, or did you just come up with it yourself?
No, I just thought, you know, I figured jazz hands combined with a suitable level of constipation. I thought that would give the correct intensity.
No, can I just say you're not that wrong? Here's a picture of
Yeah,
you
I
doing
know
it.
I'm not wrong. That's what I was
It is-
doing, dude.
It does look like jazz hands.
You can't see I'm actually sitting on a toilet. The rest of that.
Where's that toilet paper?
My face really is like, ooh, that's not good.
You're sitting. You're going. It's working. It's
coming.
working.
See the tunnel's head.
No, I like James's face in this picture because James does look.
Yep, it's working.
Damn it! And Michael does look like he could burst into song at any time. This is weird, and don't answer this question if you don't want to, Patrick. But I don't know why you brought this up, but I did hear you discuss that you had an extraordinary disagreement with your wife about yourself. Do you know what I'm talking about?
By myself, you mean? Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Listen, do you know this story?
I do not know
Listen
this
with
story.
interest.
One night, as you do, we were talking about stuff, and I just happened to mention, and of course, being circumcised, I said...
They were chatting. They're married. They're married. They're allowed.
And she said, you're not circumcised. I said, what do you mean? You've only known me all my life. I remember my mother telling me. Why? Because it was fashionable at the time. She said, you're not circumcised. I said, that's ridiculous. I should know if I'm circumcised. Of course I am. End of conversation. But the next day, I happened to be seeing my doctor. Are you okay? I was seeing my doctor for my annual physical.
Of course.
So, while he was down there, I said,
Excuse me, Doc.
oh, by the way, Irv, my wife and I had a little disagreement. I am circumcised, aren't I? Because she says I'm not. And he goes, not. I said, no, it's not possible. So he looked down again and he said, hey, I'm Jewish. I know the difference.
That is a bizarre
Too
story.
much. I have grandchildren.
You're going to have to change your Facebook status now.
Yes. No more beef stew.
Well, there's more beef stew. Because the guys are talking about this movie, Logan, which is part of the X-Men
I've
franchise.
never heard of it, to tell you the truth.
How come you're not in it?
Do you know, I think when you get to my age, you want to leave aside those tired old franchises. You know, move on to something fresh.
I have to
I
tell you...
sometimes cry myself to sleep. I simply don't know how I don't... I don't know why I'm not in it, darling.
When...
Could you not do another one? leave this one out. How you died, and as I remember, Professor X, you did die in one of the movies.
Oh, yeah. I was vaporised
But
by
he's
Jean Grey.
resurrected.
Yeah, but that's nothing. It was only at the level of DNA that he was vaporised. I mean, of course they can come back together.
I see. Good.
Come on.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember, can I just say, because I wanted to say thank you to you all these years. I'm sure I have. I hope I have. I was very nervous on that first film. I started 3 weeks in. It was my first movie, and there was a lot going on, and there was a lot of people. And I remember you pulling me aside and saying, this at times is going to feel uncomfortable, it's going to feel overwhelming, but you're in good hands and everything's going to be okay. And you, both of you, were such heroes of mine. I was a little starstruck, but it was the first day I met you. And you saying that to me, I never, ever forgot it.
I think I was in love with you.
And then we kissed. And I thought that's...
but I'd seen you at the National Theatre in a musical. What was it?
It was Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Oh, what a beautiful you know.
I took your dressing room straight after you.
Did you?
I took a photo, yeah.
Did I leave anything behind?